What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something super exciting. If you haven't been following along, we took a little bit of a break. We got a new truck camper, a new truck, but we still do have our old truck camper and our old truck. But today we're going to be moving everything from our truck camper to our new truck camper. So we have a 2017 Cirrus 820 and we're going to be moving everything over to our 2024 Cirrus 820. And the layout is a little different, and so it's going to be interesting to see how we get everything over there. We do like the new layout. We love the new layout. It just, the storage is a little different. The microwave's in a different spot, but that's for another video. We're going to be giving you guys a tour in the future. But right now we're going to move everything over and get this one ready to live in, or for us to live in. And so we're going to start with this downstairs, this lower area, the kitchen, the closet, these cabinets up here. We're going to start in this area. It's kind of a mess over here. We're going to get that all over there. We're going to take some things over, put them away, take some things over, put them away, and then we'll make our way up to the bedroom area where our clothes are and move that over there. And we're going to do the same process where we bring some stuff, put it away, bring some stuff, put it away, so we don't just have a huge mess. We've actually moved, I think, 5 different times in campers. This is our 6th time moving, but at least it's to a similar size and not something huge and not something small. So putting everything away should be fairly easy since the layout's pretty common to us and we already know it. But it's kind of hot here, so this is not going to take too long, we don't think, but it's definitely going to be hot. So let's start moving.
Now it's time to get this air back on because whew, it's hot. Right, Brayden? So it's already kind of messy in here, but we figured it doesn't really make sense to organize before bringing everything over. So we're just going to bring everything over a little messy and then get it organized once it's in there.
So we're going to start with our stuff down here. I think that it makes sense to start with our closet, get everything in the closet, even though I don't think everything's staying in the closet. It's just to get it from one camper to the next. Then we're going to do all the kitchen area. Then we're going to work our way up to the bedroom area. So with the heat, we're hoping to at least get through the kitchen today. Hopefully we can get most of our clothes over, because it's kind of funny, I think half of them are like dirty. So that might make the process easier because we just go to the laundromat and then when we fold them, put them away. So we're gonna move what we have in here now, excluding the laundry. So let's start here. First load going over, then we move some of the stuff out of the way. First load going over.
Here.
Second load in. This is where it gets a little interesting. In our new truck camper, these are no longer here. They actually made this amount of storage under the dinette seats. And so we do use these pretty frequently, like dirty laundry, kind of extra miscellaneous shower stuff, kitchen stuff, that kind of stuff, and then like random. So very interested to see where this goes, but let's get it all over there and then kind of figure it out once it's there. While we're enjoying the process of moving into our new camper, we wanted to introduce the sponsor of today's video, which is BougeRV. BougeRV offers a variety of solar accessories, power stations, outdoor appliances, and more. We wanted to talk about our favorite product from them, which is the BougeRV Rocky Series 50. It's a 55-liter dual-zone overlanding fridge. Let's get into the details. The Rocky Series Overland Fridge is designed to stand up to the challenges of our adventures on and off the beaten path with its shockproof technology. It's made from durable, rust-proof stainless steel. It features 2 different zones in here, so you can use it as one huge freezer, one huge fridge, or a freezer and a fridge, or a freezer and a fridge, because there's 2 different size zones. They're both controlled separately or just all together. So I talked about the dual zones, and I want to give you a better idea on how that works. So inside the Rocky 50, you're going to see that we have the 2 zones currently, and you're going to see these netted baskets. They help keep our food and drink cargo in place when we're on the road. No one likes opening up a drink and it going everywhere, so these are perfect for keeping everything in place on the road and for all of our adventures. And then you're going to see the separator here. It's that easy to pull out. With it out, it's just one huge fridge or freezer. We like keeping it in because we like our ice cream and frozen fruit and all that kind of stuff. So the divider allows us to have 2 zones at 2 different temperatures. And what I love is that you can actually control and monitor the temperatures from an app on your phone. And we actually have used this a combination of ways. We use it as a huge fridge, a huge freezer, a little bit of both. Just depends on where our adventures are taking us. Another thing we love about the fridge's stainless steel exterior is that it's fingerprint resistant, so if it gets wet or anything spills on it, you can literally just wipe it down with a rag and it looks nice and sleek again. Your fridge is never gonna look dirty. And then we also love the fact that there are the 3 drink placements in the middle, so when you're walking around camp, hanging around at a tailgate, or whatever you're doing, you can put a drink on here and it stays nice and steady right on top of the fridge. One feature that really makes the use of the Rocky Series fridge a lot easier are the spring-loaded, flush-mounted aluminum handles. When you're done moving the fridge around camp, the tailgate party, or wherever you are, the handles go right back to their flush mount position. The latch to actually open the fridge is dummy and wildlife proof too. It simply pulls up a bit, but when there is no pressure applied to the latch, the fridge remains locked. We love that there are multiple options to keep our fridge powered on the go. The first option is using a normal household outlet, and this one's super convenient. The second one is plugging it in the car with a 12-volt cigarette lighter, and then the third option is just using a battery that plugs into the side. It'll keep your fridge powered for up to 4 hours if it's fully charged. And then you can also get a solar panel that charges that battery, so you don't have to use any of the cords or any of the plugs. We unfortunately don't have the solar panel, but we do need to get it. Well, we've been using this fridge to have extra groceries, cold drinks, and yummy ice cream on hand at all times. This 12-volt dual zone fridge is perfect for camping, long road trips, tailgating, or any outdoor activities, ensuring all of your precious food remains fresh and easily accessible on the go. If you're in the market for a new extra or mobile fridge, you can keep your drinks and food almost as cool as you with BougeRV. Thank you again, BougeRV, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to moving. And if you don't have one of these, you're missing out. This is an almond cow. It's what we use to make our almond milk and all that kind of stuff. But just to give you an example of what we keep up here, like extra oatmeal, extra salsas, because we always have to have salsa on deck and stuff like that, and extra pasta sauce. Just that kind of stuff. Protein powder. All that kind of good stuff.
Hey Oreo, Brayden, you guys want to help us? Or you just want to hang out? So this is the storage that is above the table now. It's super small.
And this is what I was talking about when I said they took the cabinets that were up there and put them here, so they raised the dinettes. I honestly think this one and this one over here combined is actually bigger than what we had going across there, because if you like pick them up and put them sideways, like it just would equal more space. But yeah, so we're gonna figure out what goes where. I think we're gonna put like the extra kitchen stuff here, which actually is really preparing for like an apocalypse or something. Because we have, like I showed you over there, the extra pasta sauce. We actually have 4 extra pasta sauces. And so what's nice about it being down here is that somebody short like Ashley, no offense, can come down here and see how much we have, so we don't end up with 4 pasta sauces.
Well, yeah, because when I was up there, I didn't know how many more we had, so...
Because you can't see over the bin.
I just kept grabbing more.
Now that the bin is here, you can just lift up the dinette cushions and like kind of just check out what we have. So we'll like fit our almond cow, our protein powder. This is going to be like our kitchen side for our under the dinette storage, and then that side's going to be like our dirty laundry on half of it, and then the other half's going to be like baby wipes and extra shower stuff and the dog stuff. That's going to all fit in there. But it's going to be a lot more organized here than it was up top on the other side. We're hoping for, because we can fit more bins in here. So I think that'll be easier to keep everything in its place and organized.
I would say we're making pretty good progress. This stuff was all the stuff that was in the top of the other camper. And then we've got some of our other pantry stuff in here. Pet stuff, shower stuff, kind of random stuff here. But this is where it gets a little interesting. So all of our silverware we have in a little silverware holder, but there is actually no drawers So I don't know exactly where we're gonna put our silverware yet. I'm thinking it might go somewhere under here, but under there we usually have something else, so we're just gonna keep working on it and I'll let you know where it goes. Also, there's a spice rack up here which is super nice, but not every single one of them actually fits, only the ones that are that size. And I also don't know how we're gonna, it's like this. I also don't know how we're gonna keep them from shifting left and right, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
And let me show you something. Product of Canada. We've had this from Walmart for, what was that?
I don't know.
For a pretty long time. We've had that. But it's a product of Canada, believe it or not.
We're experimenting with what's going where. Fun stuff.
We love it. Don't let her fool you. Tetris is my game. So I'm just playing to see. I've actually never played Tetris, but I play it every day in the camper. So whether it's the fridge or a cabinet, I'm playing it every day. Ashley likes letting me play because I'm pretty good at it. So we're going to see what we can configure here. We got most of the stuff from our downstairs area. It sounds like a funny term, but I think that just makes it easier to understand. Our first level, not the bedroom area, in the camper. And despite not having those upper cabinets, we got everything in the cabinets. We decided we're gonna use a different area for our dirty laundry. It's actually on the exterior of the camper, which makes our life a little easier. So when you get to a laundromat, there's no like climbing in here and doing all that. It's right on the outside. The thing above the dinette that you guys saw where the cabinets used to be is actually still completely empty. That could be a really big junk drawer, but I don't think we're gonna have any junk drawers in this camper like we do in our current camper.
No more junk drawers.
And then we have the spot above the fridge completely empty as well. And so I don't really want to figure out how to fill it. I just kind of want to get everything in here and then readjust as we start living in this camper. So we're gonna make it over to our clothes now, start bringing those in, start with the top cabinets, and you can notice back here that there's no door on this cabinet. We actually have a door on the cabinet in our old camper, but we're gonna repurpose the area and put what's in here, back here, and then reuse this for something else. So I just think the different adjustments are actually creating more space and allowing us to be a lot more intentional with our storage opportunities and methods. So let's get the clothes in here, at least these today. It's still really warm, but we're kind of used to it at this point, which is sweaty. So maybe just the top ones and the bottom ones, but we might just get everything in here today. Still not sure. I mean, we have a lot of time, so it's only been a few hours. Let's start moving the clothes in.
I got all of my clothes out of this top space, and it's just kind of funny getting to the bottom of it, the stuff that isn't worn as much, and just realizing even in a small space, I still just don't use everything I have. And I also found these, a straightener and a curling iron. I don't think I've used either one of these since living in a truck camper. Maybe when we used to have a fifth wheel, but since then, I don't think I've used either one. And I was like, maybe I should get rid of it, but I feel like once I get rid of it, I'm gonna be like, oh, it would be really nice to have a straightener right about now. But yeah, it's just funny the things you see while you're getting to the bottom of everything you own.
Day 2. Yesterday it got way too hot and we decided to just call it quits, but today we only have like all the little stuff like dog toys and hats and glasses, just a bunch of random stuff. And so we're gonna start bringing it over laundry basket by laundry basket and organizing it and putting it away.
This kind of is the last from the bedroom. This stuff all came out of our little cabinets back there. So I think it will all just fit back in there. I was able to fit everything back into my cabinets, which isn't too surprising because the other cabinets are the exact same size. But when you take everything out and you see it all, it just looks like so much. But some of it is getting donated. There's a lot of stuff whenever we clean, or especially when we move, that we realize if, you know, we haven't worn it in a while, it's time to just donate it. So we have a donate pile going on. But this stuff's put away. Got our hats hung up on command strips. Grayson has his hats on his command strips, and it's coming together in here. I think that struck down.
That was like right over there, yeah. So we got most of our stuff from our old camper into our new camper, and just the way we organized it, there's a lot of leftover storage, and we're not really rushing to fill it because we know as we travel things are going to shift and how we store things is going to change. But we did get most of our items here, as I just mentioned, and we also have stuff in our truck cab of our old truck that we need to move to our new truck. But while we're here in the DFW area, we are using our new truck and camper as our daily driver. It's just parked in a better spot to get in and out. And so we don't really want to clutter our cab currently with the items that we need to move over. So once we're ready to hit the road again, we will shift everything over. But we do appreciate you guys watching this far. And if you enjoyed watching us move into our new camper, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to follow along in our adventures and you're not already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and you have our post notifications on. There's a little bell that you should hit and it'll notify you when we post, because we are posting a tour of our new camper while we're fully moved in. Besides the cab, we'll have most of our stuff in the cab, besides some big items like our sauna, because that's going to be going in another spot on this truck camper setup. But that's for a later video and you're going to have to stick around to find out where it's going. But we love you guys. Can't wait to see you next week. Peace out.